What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Happy PFO day. Happy SDCC week. Happy, I don't know what else is going on.
Thursday? Did you say Thursday?
Pre-Fun Days Eve. Yes, Thursday. All those good things. How are you doing, Vince?
Well, mediocre. I'll be honest. I just woke up from my nap, so
I mean that's pretty good. At least you got a nap. I mean,
we got post nap. At least I woke up. You know what I mean? I'm going to take that as a positive. You know,
you woke up and you're here.
I'm going to consider that a great success for me this week.
I'm not gonna lie. I took a nap this morning after the live stream.
John, you know what? I caught the I had to watch it on the replay, and I only got to watch 2 minutes of it. I'm barely functioning, bro. I'm ready for lunchtime at this point. I get up too early. You know what I mean?
I was glad a meeting was canceled. I was supposed to have a 9 a.m. meeting.
Oh, well, that worked out good.
Yeah. But lots going on. A lot of people joining in, and of course,
we got to talk, man. We got to talk about all this today.
We should talk about nothing related to SCC and Fun Days until we talk about everything not related to that.
We better do that, because I'll be honest, I'm not happy with some of the stuff that transpired today that I'm not super happy with.
Oh no, Vince is upset.
I'll be honest, I am a little bit
What
salty.
could you be upset about?
He woke up cranky from his nap.
I'm all for it.
But Jetman, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. That's awesome. Don't forget, You can use your super chat. If you're not a channel member, it's pretty easy to do, especially if you're on just on the regular web. But if you are on, for some reason, your TV or iPhone, it becomes a little more difficult. Go to the browser and do it. It seems like it's the best way to do it. But yeah, if you want to become a channel member, welcome to it. Jetman, that's awesome. 21 months. And what's a nap? I know the feeling. I did not get my nap either today. So I agree with you. I did not get it after, John's live.
Listen, you guys are going to keep me up this late. I'm sorry. It's a nap, or I'm sleeping the second half of this show.
Well, we've seen that happen a couple times before.
Hey, listen, there's been a couple times I've glazed over. I'm just I look a little bit tired. I'll be honest. I look rough. What a day. What a day.
But, people are early to hear, including almost an hour early. Anna's hanging out with us with the hashtag early squad. She's just reading and waiting for us to go talk PFO, talk all this good stuff. Chase Chaser, what's up? He came in early as well, too. Hi, Shy Guy. David, what's going on? Never Ask is in the house. Pipsqueak Collectibles, Velvet. Dr. John, what's going on? We got all kinds of people joining in. Riley, what's up? Let's see. Oh, Sheila, what's going on? Hello. Back to you. We got Surbass. We got Evelyn hanging out with us. Yeah. So many people chatting early. This was all before 9 o'clock. I'm just getting to the 9 o'clock hour now.
Man,
this was all before 9 o'clock.
Love it. Early squad.
Pre-show the show. Yeah, they do a pre-show.
I'm excited to hear Vince's beef. This is a great day.
I'll be honest. I got several beefs. I got to remember them. I had several beefs, but
write them down.
I'm gonna remember. Right, yeah, let me grab a pen. Seriously.
Do that.
Seriously. You're old. We're losing you. So
we got Cross Saved in the house. Aaron,
I should have thought about it when it was fresh.
Arthur, Michelle. Who else is coming in the house? Les, welcome. Edward, what's up? Eagle Pops is in the house. Jeremy's in the house. What's up, PFO? Yes, always nice that you can join us. Usually have work, but you can join us. That's always a good way to spend your Thursday night when you're off work. I mean, PFO. That's the way to do it. William, broke day. We can talk about that too. We can talk about that in a little bit.
Going broke week.
Yes,
going broke went earlier this week. That's another thing I'm mad about. We'll talk. I'm writing it down right now.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are upset about the EQL, so that's going to be a big topic.
I'm making a note because I wasn't mad last week. I'm a little upset. I'm writing that down.
Well, Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you could join us tonight and hang out.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Try to do what we can do. I appreciate it so much. Every super chat appreciate. And the cool thing, all of August, any super chat, any whatnot tip, anything from our channel that we earn is going to our charity auction. So I posted that earlier, just going on, just reminding everyone to bookmark that. But everything from our whatnot, everything from our channel members, all those kind of things, all the tips and everything like that throughout the whole month, and of course the auction and everything going on. So we got a lot of stuff, of course, to talk about. But I figured might as well plug that charity auction because it's only a month away. Can you guys believe a month away? That's crazy. I feel like Vince just did his. Like,
yeah, you know what's funny, John? When it feels like you announced it way too early, but
yeah.
I mean, I remember doing the same thing, and look at this, less than a month away already.
And right after that, John will be doing Toys for Tots. I mean, it'll be
no, we still got a long time. We still got a long time.
You'll feel like that.
No, we got so much. Are you kidding me? We got so much stuff this weekend going on before we can even think about the end of the year.
All right. So before we get into all the nitty gritty stuff, we might as well. I want to see some likes, of course, in here. I know a bunch of people are joining, and other people are still joining in. We got over 100 people watching. How many likes do we have right now?
Probably 12.
Like 4, probably. I don't know.
I like to shoot low.
31.
31.
You were a little higher. You could be happier. 31. So,
Josh, I don't know if we should expect more than that percentage.
Hey, look at that!
Thanks for the super chat, Monster Pete.
Thanks, Pedro.
It's very nice of you, Pedro.
That's awesome.
I think making 30% of people happy is a good thing.
I mean, that might help all our brokenness because, we talked to someone, we posted earlier. People have been posting money gone. I had a lot of money gone this week. I will say that.
But it shouldn't have been that big of a hit if you've been budgeting for it all year, like we've been recommending. So,
John, I was budgeting
a house and
I was budgeting. I was hoping we get 2 boxes of fun.
Well, so that's a separate issue.
Listen, it's Josh. Josh, you take us through this. I will unleash all of my angst soon.
Thank you for being a member for 10 months. That's awesome, Barry.
I also want to recognize Cervantes Bros. Yes, we will talk about that tonight. I did see you mention that comment quite a few times. We will definitely get to talking about that very soon.
And then,
thanks, Mom.
Look at that.
My mom with the super.
Thank you, Mom.
I mean, do it on our channel, but that's all right.
I know it's the way to do it. I mean, he likes me better. It's okay, Vince.
She's told me that in private, so it's all good.
So, all right. Before we get into the craziness, how about we just go through some fun things? So we don't have to don't fight. Now, I'm glad to see these. Have you guys watched The Boys?
I would say just jump into the fire. I
figured I'd give it a few minutes. I mean, we have to see more than 12 likes on here to jump into the fire, but we'll get there. But
I have 13 likes.
We got 31 likes. 31 likes out of 100 and some people. We can do it. We can make it happen. But all right. The Boys. Has anyone watched The Boys? The new season?
I've watched some of The Boys, and man, that show is
crazy. I love
it. Josh, crazy is an absolute understatement of the century, but I'll be these look good. They look good.
Our first Frenchie's been since season 1. We haven't got a Frenchie. These 2 others are much newer. Sage and Firecracker are much newer characters to the storyline. But Frenchie's been come on. Where has he been? Where has he been hanging out? So glad to see these are coming into work. So I wonder if we'll have any other boys coming into work. And you're starting to see, I'm sure John will maybe have a trending price video sometime soon, maybe, because you're starting to see some of the boys pops go up there. I mean, I'm starting to see them as top hits in boxes. In the top couple rows of stuff, you're seeing Homelander and the Deep and some of the other ones. So
yeah, I've been slow on the analytical videos over the last couple of months, but yeah, we'll be getting back into it very soon. Right after the con is over, we'll definitely get that back into the regular schedule.
All right, we got Christmas right around the corner. Don't forget, everyone. Christmas.
Yes, we do.
Funko, this is okay. I have beef with this, minor beef with this, and we're not even going to go into the characters because the characters are the characters. But why is Funko promoting this? Like nothing. They used to do it like complete total marketing blackout. You only promote SDCC, Box of Fun, Fun Days. Everything else, nothing matters until after the con. And this is a perfect example. They should not even be teasing this.
You know what? I could see that if they at SDCC did like kind of like they do at toy fairs, like if they had what's coming and they already had like all the like kind of prototype APs of these, like something out there, like to show people before they actually get here, like show them what it looks like. They had that kind of thing. I could see them doing this SDCC. I don't know why they're doing it this week, especially at all. But yeah, I mean,
it is a weird time.
It's just too early, and the marketing team needs to sit down and figure things out. So
we got a lot of Grogu going on. A lot of Grogu going on to add to that collection.
And that's why I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just saying they should have held off on this for at least 2 weeks.
I agree. I think the Red Hulk with I think that snowman looks cool, and I like the Captain America with the little skull cap. I think that's like the most unique one. But
you know what? If Grogu with lights and sounds with his little carrier and his lights like lit up and like he like made sound like Christmas music or something like that, that would be awesome.
I'm just glad we got the snowman Grogu, because I was just thinking the other day, why do we not have a snowman?
They missed Grogu out on this point so much.
So Pipsqueak, great topic.
Matthew.
We definitely have to talk about the sodas that were revealed today. We definitely will be getting to that very soon.
Yeah, we'll be getting to everything that's been talked about. I wanted to go through all the non-hot topics, so I think we'll have a lot to talk about with the other stuff. I also will do a spoiler warning just in case someone doesn't want to see what has been revealed so far in the box of fun at home.
Yeah, we'll give that we'll give that warning, because I have seen a couple of the things.
I just don't want like someone to be mad like, oh, you guys didn't tell me. But I mean, it's everywhere now, I think, at this point. But no, I like to give people a heads up. Some horror. I didn't watch this Exorcist yet. I don't think I watched
this is the new one.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it either. I like the OG. Yeah. I don't watch a ton of horror movies. I partake every once in a while. But the new Exorcist I did not watch, so I'm not super. Insidious, I watched all of the Insidious movies. I'm just not remembering these characters, but maybe I missed one. I don't know.
I think they're good addition to the horror pops. It's like kind of weird too. It's not Christmas. It's not the Halloween reveal time, but we get these. And I know John's not really in horror at all. I don't think. Right?
No, this is not my forte.
Not in here.
I know. Right. I'm dying for the Vince rant. I want to get.
But we did get not into horror, but these look good. I mean, they do look good. I will say the pops look good. They have some good detail.
Mortal Kombat.
Is it a Mortal Kombat anniversary going on or anything like that? There's something going on.
Probably
like the 80th anniversary of Mortal Kombat. I feel like.
God, are we that old?
40th?
I mean, I remember when it came out, the original
30th, maybe it could be 30th anniversary. I mean,
because this is not the.
But these aren't the original characters. Yeah, it may be a new movie's coming out, but it says games, so it's not movie.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe there's a new version. 30th anniversary. All right, so we're getting 30th anniversary. I'm thinking 30th. So
yeah, 30 sounds right.
Mortal Kombat. I could see us getting some additional ones. We're getting a Funko Shop exclusive. I don't think we have too many Funko Shop exclusive game pops that happen too often. So definitely a cool one to see. Yes, so we need some more fatalities though shown. That would be some pops there. Show some fatality, like game moment fatality. right there.
That would be something. That'd be something to behold.
They can't show them though in the store. It has to like keep it covered, and you have to buy it and then uncover it. Okay, we got a lot of news around this, and we finally got pictures just recently of some of the pops. So this is actually starting to go into some reveals for Funko Fusion, which is pretty cool. I think a lot of these look pretty good as pops. Like a lot of these are first time ever pops. A lot of them are very unique. You know.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people posting they were giving away the Eddie Funko Biddy.
Yeah,
the San Diego
Biddy
Funko Fusion booth today.
You got the little Biddy there. They gave away, I think it was Captain Pops that got the Indominus Rex. I don't know if he posted it from someone else or he got him himself. The Chase already out, so I didn't think these were coming out for a little while. So cool to see some of these out. And these other pops, I love the robot because that's the same as a Rewind, which was really cool, and that was the one Rewind I wanted from last year SDCC. It would have been a cool SDCC pop. They wanted to celebrate Funko Fusion. They should have done like a SDCC Funko Fusion pop.
Makes too much sense. It almost makes too much sense.
I know.
You know, full disclosure, I actually pre-ordered this game this week. So
nice.
I think if this game is halfway decent, I think these pops will be fantastic for people.
Yeah. Make sure you text Joanna while she's making dinner.
It's going to be a super...
She texted me right away. She said when Vince jumped on and he said he was ready to rant, she texted me. She's all for it. So,
someone saw that. What did the itty bitty Funko itty bitty pop go for in auction? What's
Holly, what did it go for?
I'm curious, Holly.
And Holly, I gotta message you back. We're good on the trade, by the way. I'm just confirming my trade real quick with Holly, so we're good.
That's the way to do it. I mean, right here, we got it live, we got it recorded, we know it's official.
It's a done deal. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest, I have not gone on Whatnot at all today to see what
I didn't see
have things been crazy as of yet.
I think later on, I think tonight. I think if we look now, probably people are maybe starting to get back and posting more, like a little bit last night.
Oh, no, they've been going since last night because last night was preview night. So it's been, I'd say since like 10:30 last night, it's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I think like now it's going to pick up even more because more people got stuff and picked up stuff. Also, did anyone check out Top Pops' Whatnot auction at like 1 a.m.? It was like way too late. I know Vince was sound asleep, so I didn't know if John was maybe up.
I was in there for a couple minutes.
Yeah, he was doing giveaways and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, which I think was great.
Yeah, it's smart.
So
and over there, I mean, it's not 1 a.m. over there at that time.
So some good stuff. Definitely some things to check out. I'm excited about seeing some more pops come from this line, and they all look like great molds. It's like they really worked on these molds. They weren't slacking. Whatever team's on this Funko Fusion team is making some awesome molds.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, they probably doesn't take them a lot of work to make the molds because they already made the characters for the game. So the 3D renditions are already like made. So they're probably just
they probably have a little more creative license with it too.
They have a little more fun, especially some of their own characters, but some of the other stuff, like some creepy stuff going on for sure. All right. Let's see. What we got going on? Oh, so we got another unknown exclusives.
Yeah, these were cool. I liked how they kind of didn't really talk about these until we found out like yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't part
of it. I'm guessing they're only through bait, right? Only way to get them through bait. Do they have both the con and the regular sticker? Has anyone seen these? Anyone selling?
That's a good question. They're showing them with the share, but if it's only available through bait, will they have some at the show? I don't know. That's a good question. I have not seen any of these as of yet, like in-person shots.
I don't know who Scary Girl is, but she fits the theme for this year's Fun Days perfectly, though, too.
Almost too perfect with the eye patch and
like
the
pirate hook, and then like it looks like a tentacle arm. like, and then a pirate little like
Party hat?
hat. I don't know, like some crazy stuff. But Bait has been a long time exclusive person for Funko products. They made a lot of the Bruce Lees. Almost all the Bruce Lees, I think, are Bait exclusive ones.
They had the Boba Fett like 2 years ago.
Boba Fett a couple years back.
So they've been
there's several
Did they have Astro
Joes?
Yeah. I will say, be careful on trying to, like, if you just want the shared of these, Bait will most likely have them on their site as well too. So I don't know if they're con stickered ones, if you want the con sticker and have to have it. But Bait has been pretty good in the past, especially after the con, probably posting a bunch. Yeah, they've had some cool Astro Boys.
Yeah,
too.
a couple of those. Yeah, and those are pretty cool.
So just remember, everyone, don't get that FOMO too crazy there. Let's see. I don't think. Oh, this guy came out. This guy was at the show, I guess. The Force Retro Toys Max 64.
Nice little throwback.
So cool little throwback robot toy. I don't know where it was at the show. I just saw someone post it was at the show. It was an early look at it. Hasn't come out officially yet. But I the first time I've seen it. So it's kind of cool to have the first look at this. I like these kind of pops. These are fun. I'll definitely. I like my robots, so I'll be definitely wanting to get that at some point. And we got a reveal of a Freddy today for the Olympics.
Yeah, this is cool, and I'm kind of confused. Like, I think they should have just rolled this into the con. Like, this should have been. I think Funko really messed up today by not having one basic Freddy pop available on the website. I really think that they missed out on a lot of sales, because I'm sure this would have been a perfectly timed item, and a lot of people would have been picking it up today. Because
maybe they, you know what, John? Maybe
tomorrow. It's opening game.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they figure, people are gonna already have the free shipping because they're gonna buy so much. Let's drop this the day after,
and then you have to buy other stuff.
Then you gotta buy other stuff to get your free shipping again.
I don't know. It just seems, once again, like marketing. Like, if you had rolled this into the con like 2 years, or 3 years ago was the Olympic themed fun days, or like virtual fun days, right? With all the Olympic stuff. So
this is so much better than that one. Even.
Oh yeah, this is way better than most of those Freddys we got for that year. I'm just saying, like, obviously it's going to be exclusive to Funko. Like, sometimes the Funko shop sticker seems just redundant, I guess, just because they sell so much stuff like themselves now.
Yeah.
But I just think this would have been a really nice con exclusive, especially since they pulled Mayor Freddy, Roller Franny, and Pizza Proto. And when we were on the live this morning, a lot of people were very upset that they couldn't buy a Freddy, because if you didn't buy the box of fun, if you didn't know how to enter in the box of fun, if you're not going to fun days, like, and if you're not a soda collector, then you didn't have an opportunity to get a basic Freddy. And I think Funko missed the mark, and this would have just been perfect. And I bet you a lot of people today would have added this to their cart to get free shipping, or even added this onto their cart just to add it into their, in their purchase. So,
I mean, it does look tasty. I will say that too.
I thought he did have an ice cream cone. Not in the, because this is zoomed in more, but like if I looked at it on the phone, again, older eyes, you know what I mean? But I thought he was running with an ice cream cone. But
actually, a lot of people would have picked this up if it dropped.
If you want to know how much demand there was for Freddy, the biddies sold out in 6 minutes. The biddy.
I think the biddies, a lot more people like the biddies than people.
And they loaded up 7,000 biddies. And today on the drop made me rethink everything over the last week. Like, maybe Funko actually knows what they're doing with putting the biddies in the box of fun. Just throwing it out there, because they sold 7,000 sets of biddies in 6 minutes. That's a lot of people grabbing biddies.
Forgot about the biddies.
All right. Do you guys want to jump into some of the SDCC stuff, or do you guys want to talk about real quick the NFT drop stuff?
I don't want to talk about NFTs tonight. There's too much other stuff.
John wants to get into it.
Listen, I want to get into it. Like, we could talk about NFTs any other time.
We'll do it real quick, because this is big news.
Flash through it real quick, because there's actually, if you collect NFTs,
there's two things. One was this was dropped today.
This was
finally adding this option.
Well, this is like 2 years overdue.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's what it's big news because I mean it took 2 years. The cool thing about it, and I've noticed if you go on any of the platforms, Atomic Hub or Drop, to buy these April Fool's NFTs, they all have went up a few extra dollars today because after this news hit, because you're getting a free pop protector with every redeemable for this drop. Future ones will be $8 if you want the hard stack. And I did confirm with them on their Discord, they will be putting the pops in the hard stacks, not just shipping them hard stacks on the side of them if you order $8 hard stack.
I was about to say, yeah, this is a good plan until somebody gets their pop damaged by the hard stack in the same box.
That is unfortunately one thing I do worry about a little bit, especially with those black boxes.
I mean, I would, I would say
you take the risk
of shipping.
You know, they've done a good job with the shipping. Honestly, since they started adding that foam in there, like I've had no issues.
The foam, the new type of boxes too. They're different boxes. Yeah. They're a little thicker, and how they set them up, and they're only maxing at 3. Did you notice that too, Vince? Now,
yes.
Like so, even if you
I've personally, I've only been redeeming them in piles of 3 at this point. Because I did 4 last time and it screwed everything up. I won't get into it tonight. It's too long of a story. That's not that important. Just I prefer to do them in 3s at this point.
So pretty cool that see this news. And then definitely a good one to start. Too bad they didn't start with the Star Wars one. They don't have 6-inch pop protectors, so they're not going to do that. Also, we got our August reveals.
August is going to
kill the one me. You couldn't remember, Vince, from your video.
Rick and Morty. Yeah. Now I remember why I didn't remember. Not that I just don't collect Rick and Morty at all.
But there's plenty of people that do.
There is. No, it's that one's great. But man, look at the 2. Look at the bookends. Monster and
Universal Monsters and Turtles Series 2 is awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be a great month for NFTs. Can't wait.
And if you are at SDCC, if you're hanging out with us, I don't know why, but maybe you're tired after the con and you want to hang out here.
It's early over there. Listen, it's only 6:30.
Yeah, the drop is around there. So if you see anyone in drop gear, I guess like the drop hat there, find them and you can get one of these, I think, badges to add to your collection too.
Yeah,
cool, different badges. So definitely hang out with them. All right. So I think first on our list is let's do the drop. How about that? Today's drop.
Yeah, we can talk about the drop.
Yeah. So a lot of things dropped today. John went live. I joined him for a little bit. Vince, I think, joined at the end for a little bit. A lot of things dropped on the site. Overall, I think the drop went pretty smooth for Funko. But concerned with like drop wise. Love to let us know what you got from the drop today in the chat. Love to hear what some people picked up. I know I picked up some things from the drop, and then I've picked up some things not from the drop as well too. So I picked up very
surprised that the Superman Batman Fusion Pop sold out. That was in my cart. I was answering comments, paying attention to the live stream, and I still can't believe that it sold out. And I wasn't. I'm sure I'll be able to pick it up. But
yeah,
guys, did you listen? I didn't even pay attention today. Were they limiting quantities?
I didn't. You know what? I didn't even.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, shame on us, huh? I should have checked it because I think that's an important thing. Like, was there retailers picking some of this stuff up, or were they limiting? Because I don't know if they were.
Funko probably doesn't care if somebody comes in and buys 200 Batmans. I'm sure they don't care.
No, and listen, I agree with that, but like a sellout that everybody's limited to, one is different than a sellout where it's, limits.
I don't think they were limited to 1. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't remember the button that you could change it. I think there were 1 per order. I don't think they had the button where you could change it at that time, at least. Now it could be
anybody else can confirm that. If they noticed if you could order multiples, because I did not see that.
Pop Analyst says he thinks that they were only 1 per order. And thank you, Johnny Meeker. I appreciate that.
It was really weird. Like Pop Analyst saying there's only 780 Batman on the site. Like that's pretty crazy to see only that many Batman loaded. Where's the rest? They might restock. You never know. I will warn you. Like you don't know with Funko. It could have been like we didn't get as many in, or we got way too many at the con, and then we'll have more somewhere else.
Would you guys like to get my first rant of the evening?
Yes, let's do it. I'm ready.
I'm looking at my first rant right here. Listen, maybe I'm a moron. I've been called that many times, so I probably am that. Was Voltron not supposed to be limited to 5,000 pieces, or was that the con only?
So I think this is what I think. So a lot of people were upset about that too, because if you looked at the shared sticker glam shot, there's no piece count on it.
Right.
Has anybody seen a shared sticker Voltron yet? Because I think it could be the standard split piece count that we've seen in the past, where it'll say 5,000 on the con sticker and 5,000 on the shared sticker, meaning that there's 2,500.
Gator, did you say you picked one up on Whatnot today? Did it say 5,000 piece? Because if not,
it says 5,000 piece on the con sticker. Has anybody seen
He got a shared sticker. He got a shared sticker.
He got a shared sticker. Okay.
I'm almost positive. Yeah. See, I was able to get Voltron shared, not con. So did it say 5,000 piece on there?
It should. It should. Otherwise, that's a huge issue.
So here's my first rant of the evening. I don't care. I would have picked I don't care if there was 5,000 pieces, 10,000 pieces, or 1,000 pieces. I was going to get this Voltron regardless, so it doesn't bother me personally. But man, I don't like, and we'll get into the box of fun at some point too. I don't like the bait and switch thing, and I'm not even saying they did it intentionally. They have to get their stuff together when it comes to like showing stuff like that. No piece count, and that's what I figured. That bothers me, and it's just because for. Listen, if you're only collecting just because it's a limited piece, it's one thing. But let's say you wanted to, because personally, I did 2 orders, which I thank God I had a Monroe St. Brown in my cart, so I got the free shipping. Because I only ordered because I thought the Wicked Witch was going to sell out fast, and it did. So I was
surprised that it sold out as fast as it did, considering so many people already found it at Walgreens.
I have not found it at all at any Walgreens, so I added that one immediately. I did Voltron immediately, and I'm not just that guy. I collect the One Piece, so I added the One Piece. Those were the only 3 that I checked out immediately.
You're that guy.
I listen. I am that guy. I'm sorry. I love One Piece now. I'm a weirdo, and I haven't even watched any of the anime. Forget about that though at this point. But that bothers me. I don't like to keep on, because now is a con sticker that's going to show 5,000 piece and not be different.
No, it's false advertising, and it's actually a huge problem, because if everyone is waiting in line at the booth for this pop because it is a limited piece, it's one of the harder ones. It's one of the ones that Funko was propping up and saying, hey, here's a highlight limited piece that is one of the big ones that you can get for this year's con, right? And then you have people going on the drop today. And there's even a bigger problem with this as well. What if you're buying the bundle simply because, and the bundle's hella expensive, but simply because you just want to guarantee yourself one of the 2 limited pieces with the Voltron? So no, it is a huge problem. And I think if Funko, they should address it, and they should say they did it with the R2D2, the Loungefly bag a couple years ago, where they said, hey, we sent out these items with the incorrect sticker. They never sent us our replacement sticker, but they sent other people their replacement sticker where the con had the piece count and the shared didn't. Now, so this is a problem they've had in the past, but they should still offer, a solution to this, because this is supposed to be a 5,000 piece pop. So if that shared sticker doesn't have the piece count, they should be offering that solution.
Yeah, and they also better disclose, they should disclose that too. And on top of that, I would hope that, I haven't seen the con sticker one. Is it different at all? Probably not. And this is kind of what happened last year.
No, it's the same exact pop.
Same exact pop. So
same exact pop.
It's kind of what everybody I just hate when stuff like this happens, because it's not right. It's not right. It's not like it's the end of the world. To me, it's not at all, because I would have purchased it one way or the other. but not everybody feels the same way. Not everybody has, whatever, the same whatever in mind. It's just, I don't like that. I don't like that that's the way that it got pitched, and then you find out something different the day
so
of.
to kind of piggyback on that, I kind of wanted to get your and Josh's opinion and the chat, of course. And I agree. Holly just said it. It takes away from the specialness of the piece. And that is everything. That is everything in a nutshell right there. Here's where I have an issue, and I was digesting this with the drop this morning. Why did Funko pick and choose what limited pieces they sold at the con and on the website, but then hold back all these other limited pieces for show only? I think that is a huge problem with consistency and is not fair to the people at home. Like, why are you throwing up Protozoa, which I heard did not sell well at the show, and it is 4,000 piece and it's still available, so clearly it's not selling well on the website. Voltron sold out. Voltron also sold out at the con from what I'm hearing, and of course all the other limited pieces are pretty desired. So I think if they're going to go this route, like, there should either be no numbered pieces available for the website drop, or there should be all of the limited pieces available in very limited quantities to make more hype to the website. There's always going to be hype for the con, but like, what do you guys think about that? I just think it's wrong that they chose Voltron and Protozoa, and clearly they felt that all the other limited pieces were popular enough that they were going to sell just fine at the con.
I mean, yeah, because what was the guy with the bandages? What was Big Hero? Baymax. What was he number 2? Was
15, I believe, 1,500.
So all the 1,500 pieces they limited, then the 5,000 piece and the 4,000 piece, because Protozoa was a 4,000 piece, if I'm remembering.
Yeah.
Okay.
4,000 piece. Yeah.
So I like that. I guess doesn't bother me it doesn't bother me too much if they want to pick and choose, but it's a huge problem. Like, if now the con sticker ones, like, are they value? Literally, they're saying that these, like, it's so mind-boggling. Are they saying that this is so special because it's got a sticker that says 5,000 piece on it, when in reality, that's insanity to me. Like, it's insanity. Listen, I don't even know how else to say this. Like, we got the Bigfoots that had the 2,500 piece, and I think they were the 2,500 piece, and they did another. They have the con sticker, and then they have the share sticker.
Yeah, they did it for like Emerald City Comic Con.
Yeah, because you understand. Okay, so there's 2,500 pieces shared over these two. They've done that in the past. What they did with Voltron is exactly what they did with the at-home boxes and the in-person boxes last year with like Captain America and some of those. They know what this caused last. Why would they do the exact same thing again? Like, it just.
Yeah, it was a mistake, and
it's not defensible. I don't want to come on here and sound like we're bashing anything. It's just they can't keep doing stuff like that. It takes away from the trust. People just don't. And listen, when we get into the box of fun, then we get started talking about this again. But it takes away the trust in understanding what these numbers even mean anymore. And this is just like one more thing to have to. You got to defend it, and it's just not defensible when it happened last year. And
that's why I was so upset the way Toy Temple did it with the Ezra a few months back. Like, it was completely misleading. It was very, I don't know what the right word is, but they were saying, because there's so many people that are still confused over that pop. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
about, right? The pre-release sticker, because people think that there's only 5,000 pieces of that pop, when that's not the case. It's 5,000 for that.
There's 5,000 sticker.
See,
I just hate how that whole thing went down.
Chalice did that right with their pre-release sticker. It's just a pre-release sticker. That's all it is. It's just like the Hot Topic, like pre-release.
Like, that's dumb. That's dumb. Like, there should never be a limited sticker. The limited portion is going to be different item.
No, the number's dumb, but no one else does the number. Like, they were the only ones to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the number did not. And that's kind of what what Gator's saying. He's saying, because he's questioning, like, is there 5,000 Voltrons, or is there 5,000 of the?
We've always questioned, are there 5,000 of a shared and 5,000 con? Like, you don't get straight answers on that either. So,
but at least
they had 5,000.
Josh, I agree with you, but I would rather not know. I mean, I know that sounds dumb, but at least there's consistency. Like what they did, I just keep going back to the Bigfoot because I definitely, I have that, and it's something that, and really the market bears it out, so it doesn't matter as far as that goes.
Yeah, because it all balances out.
It all balances out. The demand is what the demand's going to be, but it doesn't feel right.
And that's a great point. Like, and somebody was, so everybody's been like, not everybody, but like a bunch of people have been messaging us, right? Saying like, hey, I really want this pop. Do you think I should spend XYZ money? Or I really want this pop, but I'm really worried it's limited. I'll give you a perfect example. Like Proto is only 1,500 pieces. I only foresee Proto being like a $30 to $40 pop long term, even though he's 1,500 pieces. I fully expect something like, unfortunately, Diamond Thrawn to probably be more expensive than Proto down the road, just because Thrawn is a more recognized, very desirable Star Wars character compared to Proto, which is just a dog that Funko made up. Even though Proto is twice as limited as Thrawn, I believe that Thrawn will hold more value, even though he's kind of ugly in Diamond. But
Magma just said
that 2 Voltrons on eBay shared does say 5,000 pieces.
So did they listen? Then
mess up stickers too, all the way around.
They could have.
They could have just they could have just screwed up the stickers. Which again, like guys, look at the boxes. Don't have us have to come on here and we talk about this stuff with, it's just it looks bad. I hate to have to even talk
about
it.
Gator said he was wrong. His does say 5,000. Okay. All right. So
Gator, listen.
At least we got that issue nipped in the bud. And Aussie Pop and Paul said, to be honest, I don't think Funko cares. They still sell. Funko 1000% has to care and was required to care when it comes to promoting and marketing items at certain piece counts. Like that is 100%. That is a big issue,
like
across the board.
If you are lying about it, so
yeah, that's a big. Like you can go to court. Like you can literally lose your entire company if you put up a product, and if you're as big as a company as Funko, Hasbro, Lego, like whatever, Mattel, whatever company you are, if you go to the general public and you say, hey, I have 10,000 of these Batman figures that are going to be exclusive to this weekend's Comic-Con, but in reality, you have a warehouse full of 50,000 and people find out, like you will not be in business. And that's why when people say like, oh, I don't really trust piece counts, the piece counts are real. Otherwise, Funko would go out of business in like 2 months.
Well, the problem was last year was the sticker count on the piece count.
And that's what kind of raised.
And they admitted to it really quick. And they also made a correction to it. Might not have been the best for everyone in the situation, but they did do a correction to it pretty quick, which takes a lot. But I will say, if you do want any of these 3 from the show, you still, I think, can buy the bundle. The bundle. Vince, did you get the bundle? You're talking about it last week.
You know what?
Price went a little different, huh?
The price, because they included a lot more stuff than what we were calculating from last week.
They included stuff that was shared, which is why. Like, I thought the bundle was only. At first, they said the bundle was supposed to be only on things. Now you got really the bundle.
The bundle just made no sense for me because what was the incentive to?
And the bundle's not even a good deal. No. If you do the math, it's basically like you're paying the same price as just buying the pops individually.
Which is fine if they didn't include. The problem is they included all the shared retailer items in here. I think that hurt them. Originally, they said it was supposed to be only the Funko shop item.
Yeah.
And I think this killed them because having this and not having, I know, John, you've said it several times, not having the exclusive.
You have to have the limited pieces. I'm sorry. Like, there is no incentive.
I think it would have been fine if they included only the Funko shop stuff. I think it still would have sold because, I don't know.
I think it would have sold better.
It's too expensive, number one. And number two, like, you have to put in some of the stuff that people want. I'm not saying that, like, okay, so you have to put in
proto. If they would have just put the proto in there, would you have?
Proto would have helped, but I'm just saying, like, everybody wants Freddy and Franny, right? I think we can all agree on that. Everybody, for the most part, I know there's some people that might say, "Oh, I don't collect Freddy or Franny." However, if you do collect something on this picture I'm sure you'll be more than happy to say, okay, I collect Elmo and the Smurf and Edna Mode and Darth Vader. Oh, but if I buy the bundle, I'm also going to get a 3,000 piece Freddy, a 1,500 piece Franny, and a 1,500 piece Proto. Yeah, I'm going to buy it because I know that I can sell those items, or most people are going to be like, I want those items the most. I want those. So yes, I'm going to take all of these other items that I don't really want because I want those limited pieces.
Or they could do a bundle exclusive. Do you know what I like? Listen, I'm not trying to like milk the more money thing, but if they had a pop that was only available in the bundle.
No, that's a great idea.
You know what I mean? Like
they should milk the exclusive. Like,
they should. I mean, they're a company that's trying to make money. So I think that's fine.
If I was Funko, at the very least, put in the bundle an option to get a t-shirt. Like, you got to put some meat on the bone so people can get excited and they can justify saying, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger on $556 and I'm going to have no regrets.
But I think they would have sold out if it was just the Funko Shop only exclusives, because it would have only been like $250. We did the math last week. It would have been less than $300. I guarantee most of us spent easily $150, $160.
I still wouldn't buy it. I'd rather buy the individual items that I want and save that money and then go buy the limited pieces on the aftermarket.
I mean, unfortunately, that's where it's at.
I mean, you're going to buy the
why would you keep forcing the bundle?
But exactly. But if I can get the limited pieces for $15 in a bundle,
but they don't want to do that. It doesn't incentivize the people at the con that go to the con that spend.
So then why did they do it for C2E2?
Because I don't think they had C2E2 planned out all the way.
Well, it worked really well. If they didn't have it planned, it worked really well. I think it worked better than
the bundle was a new thing, and they weren't probably sure about Franny because it's the first Franny. They probably were like kind of skeptical. Will it sell? Will it not? But I think they did it because it was on the site as well, though. They didn't have that option to buy it on the site. So they never said it was supposed to be shared. So why put it in a bundle when it's not supposed to be shared? It is con and only.
But it doesn't matter. They should have looked at the model for C2E2 and said, wow, this was a really successful con. The bundle sold out in 2 minutes on for C2E2.
Oh, yeah. How many were there, though? Do we know?
It doesn't matter. Even if they put up one San Diego Comic-Con bundle, it's still there. We don't know how many of the bundles. I mean, Pop Analyst might have some insight because I know he was looking at the numbers that were loaded up. Do we know how many bundles were loaded up? It doesn't matter. I consider it a failure because we're 12 hours since the drop and it's still available.
I think there's just too many pieces. I think it is too expensive.
But I would 100% pull the trigger if I got a couple limited pieces.
But there's only 1,500 of each of those. Like, how many were they going
to $50 if you added the 3 other pieces? It would be over $600.
Franny's selling for $300 right now. I would gladly buy it even if they put 5 bundles up.
But we know because we know it's only 1,500 pieces. But they would probably have to make the piece count more like a 5,000 piece count. Then how much does Franny sell for?
It doesn't matter what it sells for. I'm just giving an example of on the aftermarket. 3,000 pieces was the Franny for C2E2. The bundle sold out. She sold out individually. Like, they had a perfect model, and I felt like they kind of went away from that because they're relying on the hype of San Diego Comic-Con. Like, there's so much other marketing for San Diego Comic-Con outside of what Funko does. Funko could honestly do nothing, and they do kind of next to nothing for marketing, in my opinion, for San Diego Comic-Con because it is a world-recognized event. It is the biggest Comic-Con on Earth, and all they have to do is go, and they know there's going to be people standing in line. What I'm frustrated about is I feel like they are not catering to us as the people at home. Like, all the people going to San Diego Comic-Con, they have great stuff that they can buy. Obviously, they have to fly there.
Isn't it always that way?
That's
not
what they want.
I mean, listen, as far as the limited pieces go, we've never been able to get a 1,500 piece Freddy at home.
Okay, so then why do they deem it like what I'm just upset about?
Listen,
they're saying that we are entitled to the scraps. Like, okay, you can have a 5,000 piece Voltron and you can have a 4,000 piece Protozoa. But so why am I entitled to buy that?
Yeah, we always get the scraps. That's what you get at home. It's the scraps. With that being said, listen. I'm gonna be the dad here.
Do it.
You guys are both right. Listen, you're both right. Josh is right because I actually agree with Josh. I don't think It with 1,500 pieces, how many bundles were they going to put up? 100? We probably wouldn't have got them anyway.
That would have added insane hype to the
website.
It
absolutely would have, but they would have had to put so few up because they have to. People are flying, like you said, John. People are flying out, standing in a 2-3 hour long line to try to get these limited pieces, and they're going to say, "Sorry, all the people that are sitting at home, they're getting 1/3 of those." They couldn't have done that.
Guess where those people would be while they're in the line?
I know, but we get listen.
They would also be jumping on the website if there was a shot of the limited pieces there too.
Yeah, but you would have only sold as many bundles as you would have had. And what was that going to be? They couldn't have pulled 500. They would have had to maybe pull 100. So this is where I'm saying Josh is right. I think that we are in the understanding we're going to get the scraps, and you have to be okay with that. And I am okay with that. I think there's got to be something that somebody is going to go spend thousands of dollars to go out to, and then stand in line to have something special. Because really, other than the Franny, Freddy, and Proto, there's nothing else that's exciting. Like to have to stand in line, like for Thrawn,
Thrawn people are gonna go crazy for
Thrawn. Okay, that's fine. Like it's cool because it's limited, but I
don't even think it's Thrawn people going crazy for Thrawn. I think it's Diamond people going crazy for
Diamond
Thrawn.
for sure. And Thrawn, it's like trifecta of things.
But now, what I think that they should do, and what would have been even way cooler and way better, figure out something that if they want to do if the bundles are advantageous to them, because I don't even know if they are they doing it as a courtesy to us, or do they want to sell a one of each? If they want to sell one of each, and let's say they want to sell 1,000 bundles or 500 bundles or whatever, make a bundle exclusive pop that you can only get in the bundle. You're going to get lunatics like us that, you know what? I mean, full disclosure, I got 1/3 of what's on here. I didn't get half of what's on here. We could go through what we got.
You're in the boat.
How much did you go up top, though? How much did you get this top part where Funko only, Vince? How many
Funko only? I got the Voltron, the One Piece pop,
okay,
Kermit, Diggum, Elmo, and Godzilla, and the 2 sodas. So I got almost the whole thing. If there were,
and you couldn't get Batman because he was gone. You wanted Batman, right?
No, you know what? I didn't. Batman, I could have got. I could have got Batman because like I said, I checked out immediately.
Yeah.
I honestly, not that I didn't care about it. Like I was just trying not to buy. I didn't get Thrawn or Vader either because I feel like I got that Thrawn like 3 times already. Like I have 3 of those. It just doesn't feel special to me at all. It just doesn't. I said it before. The Thrawn, and I'm a huge. You guys know, I'm a huge Star Wars collector. But I'm not like a completionist with Star Wars. I really go after the older stuff more than the new, although I have a good mix of new. I didn't need another Thrawn. I got like the Target one and the other one and the old one, and I didn't feel like that was special. I didn't feel like Vader was special enough to spend the money. The Jujutsu Kaisen, I actually went back and bought later because my son's starting to watch that a little bit more, and I thought that would be fun. But, oh my God, yeah, I bought that one too. So would I have got the bundle? And if they threw... If they threw anything, they could have just said, hey, here's a ham sandwich that's coming with this bundle. Yeah, I probably would have got the bundle like you said, Josh. But would I have spent the $556? Absolutely not, because I didn't. The bottom part, other than Marvin and the Witch, I could have taken or left pretty much everything else for me.
And even if they didn't want to go limited pieces, just the fact that the sodas didn't have chases either, that was like... Yeah. The other notch.
I almost didn't
for not getting the bundle.
Yeah, I almost didn't put the sodas in my cart.
Josh, I'll be honest. If I didn't have a channel,
but I was like, you know what? I'll show my support and get them, and then I'll buy more if they're on sale.
Josh, if I didn't have the channel, if we weren't going to do a video with our unboxing, I wouldn't have got them right now. I would have waited.
I think, like you said, the Wicked Witch was a great one to grab. I grabbed it too, Vince.
I wanted that. Like that one I wanted for the collection.
I think also Walgreens is so iffy. Now, it might show up on Walgreens tomorrow, and it might already be discounted to $12. You never know.
Yeah.
I looked at a Walgreens today just to check. They had 1 pop in the Walgreens. That's it. Like, not even this pop, 1 pop at all. I could see them, like, maybe not even showing up to Halloween for some reason, and shown on the shelves when they start putting Halloween stuff out. You never know. But these were the shared ones that sold out early on as well too. At least halfway through the day. pretty quick. These were sold out. These are all shared.
I was surprised the Arceus sold out so fast.
I don't think they had that
they
many.
They must not have had very many. I was surprised too. I couldn't believe that sold out that quick.
I would trust Funko shipping over GameStop shipping any day.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For a big pop like that.
GameStop, they just slap the shipping label right on the window. They don't even give
legit.
you the box.
Yeah, but it'll be on sale at GameStop in like a couple months.
That's
like,
also
big one.
If they have one that's in good condition, like
yeah. So these were the 3 that were gone pretty quick. I don't know if anything else has disappeared from the site. I think somebody said Godzilla's gone.
Yeah, someone said Godzilla disappeared a little while ago. So.
I'm not surprised if they opened up buying more than one. Retailers alone would buy probably 12 Godzillas at a time and keep buying them, because Godzilla, especially exclusive Godzillas, always go up in value. It's going to be $35 tomorrow. Already. It's like. Godzilla is not a hard sell for a lot of collectors, and a lot of people that just aren't Funko collectors collect Godzilla stuff. So there's a lot of people out there.
I thought it was a fun Godzilla too.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Good.
Yeah.
So Brandon hit the nail on the head here. He said if they would have put Franny in the special bundle, I would have got that for sure. So they lost a little bit of money with me, and that's my ultimate point. Like if they put something special in the bundle. At least one, like to your point, Vince, even if they just put Proto in the bundle,
John, I agree.
I would have bought a lot more pops than I did today. And as a company, like you are losing money. And if you had a successful bundle drop for C2E2, whether it was, I don't know how many bundles there were for C2E2, whether it was 100, 1,000, 10,000, I don't know. Like we don't know how many bundles there were. I'm just saying, if I'm Funko and it's San Diego Comic-Con, like they should be trying to move all of this product as fast as possible. And if you can do a bundle option, people should be going after it, but they're not going to go after it if there's nothing special. If it's just accumulation of everything that you can buy individually on the website, then there's no point. Unless you're like a mystery box company or a small retailer. But if you're a small retailer, then you probably have access to getting most of these pops for a better deal from Funko anyway through your Funko contract. So
this dropped last night. Pretty like, hey, we dropped it. It's live. So they dropped it right probably during preview night. People were starting to make them. Kind of surprised though how it worked. So I was
you know what?
I started went through the full process.
It was weird.
Yeah, when you go through. So I decided to do the 2-pack because I was going to do both Shannon and I. And you never saw like the outfit on you. And I was like, okay, what's going on? I'm like, it's there. I was like, let me go through all the way through the process real quick and not select a lot of stuff, but just go through it real quick to see what happens. And it was an add-on. So it's actually it shows up as a little box beside your character. So it's an add-on box. So it's $20 for each one. You could just buy one pop and get both. Pretty much you're popping your head on to this, like from your actual one, which is no sense because then you have a figure that doesn't have a head. And then so they should give you 2 heads. They should give you a bonus head with this or something. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird how they did that, but it definitely probably generated a lot more sales for them. I mean, I spent $100 and whatever dollars. The 2-pack most likely will be selling for our charity auction. So, but we'll keep the accessory bodies for our other pop heads, I guess, that we already have, maybe. But I thought it was kind of interesting how they did that.
So, Josh, we got some breaking news. The first 500-piece pop has just been found for the Box of Fun, which is pretty cool. So here, I'm going to share the screen with you. So courtesy of our good
spoiler alert. Yeah, spoiler alert, because John is the worst spoiler of.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, all right. So are we not showing? Are we not?
No, I'm not saying we can't show.
Wait, I'll show you what I have.
Oh, Josh has got a special spoiler warning. Just in case you're listening on mute.
Yeah, if you're or tuning in tomorrow and you don't
listening on mute would be weird, I guess.
I jumped the gun here. I'm excited. I want to see this stuff, but I get it. Like if there's some people in the chat who
we gave the spoiler warning.
But here's the thing, like no matter what you see, you still don't know what's going to be in your box. Like I'm just saying, because unless they come out with the barcodes, but like I don't think that's going to happen.
Start doing that. Watch, it's going to happen.
All right, so here I'll share it. If somebody wants to get mad at me, they can get mad at me.
No, we gave the spoiler warning. Yeah, it's on you now, everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you got subtitles, yeah. Good point, Anna.
So we've got Freddy Funko as Rick from Rick and Morty, limited to 3,000 pieces, and we have our first 500 piece possible pull here, the metallic penguin from the DC universe. So
which penguin is that?
They don't look that great. I hate when they don't do anything with the head special. Like it's just the head pop on there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which penguin that is. I don't know. Maybe that's the newer penguin. The from the penguin.
The one likes
the Battinson.
God, I feel like
the new penguin show.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name.
Yeah, that's Morty. That's not Rick.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, did I say Rick? I meant Morty. Yeah. Sorry,
one of the most boring. Listen,
I mean, not that great.
Listen, I don't want to be that guy. You know, I'm trying to stay positive right now. The 4 that I've seen so far, quite honestly, are probably 4 of the worst Freddys that I've probably seen in the last 5 years.
And we'll talk about our EQL experiences and that, I'm sure, in a few minutes here. But
it is Danny DeVito. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah. You can't even tell, really. Like,
no, you can't.
Yeah, how are you supposed to know?
like,
they look like It looks like a Freddy. It doesn't look any different now.
Yeah, I miss the old days where they would actually like make the Freddy molds like individual, and that's why the I feel like the NFT Freddys are just standing out so much these days compared to these because they're just head swaps. And if this is the route that Funko's going to go, it's going to be.
Part of me is this is why I hate. This is why I hate getting. And listen, we're at that point. Like it's not even leaks anymore to a certain extent because people are getting the boxes now. It's just going to happen more. But I hate this because we're making judgments on the entire thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be fair with an open mind, you know, but at the same time, it's like,
honestly, if I can be completely transparent, my favorite item that I've seen so far is the glow-in-the-dark Kraken mascot.
Right.
I want that pop.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
Yeah.
I'll share some of the other. So more at home boxes right here. We had the reveal of a couple other additional ones, which actually look
these 2 are better
more
than
promising.
All the other ones that I've seen.
Yeah, which one is that? Is that another Captain Planet?
Captain Planet.
Yeah, this is the Captain Planet.
The Captain Planet. So when they actually make Freddy's face a different color, like that alone is like
100% agree with it.
Of what we just saw. So
interesting. This is the last box to get like approved EQL.
Yeah,
Buccaneers too.
Ooh,
which is interesting. The last box was the one that got delivered first.
Soda?
And we have a proto soda. We only have proto sodas I've seen so far. I haven't seen anything else. What is this other one? The black and white one. Is that like Peter Pan's shadow?
I thought it said Reaper. I'm almost listen. My eyes are not that good. I thought it said Reaper on it.
Is it a Reaper? Okay.
Is it Reaper from Fortnite? I don't even know.
Reaper. That is so cool. Sorry, something just got revealed and I need it. Oh my god.
Well, let's show the good stuff. Listen, guys, again, this is we're spoiling some of it. It's not spoiling because it's out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're not. This is not leaked.
We're showing what we've been shown, and we gave our warning. So if you're just,
but if you want to open your box in total, you know.
Reaper from
I am on such a small budget, but I'm gonna have to make some trades for the item that just got revealed. Oh my god! All right,
so Freddy Funko wobbler here. We got our wobbler. I guess everyone's getting the same wobbler at this point.
Yeah, it looks like
that confirmed. So
it looks like that.
I'll have a lot of wobblers. If you're looking for a wobbler, come.
This wobbler is fire though. Like this
wobbler. Oh, the wobbler's great.
The last one was great. I thought
the Fun on the Run one was good. It's just there were so many of them.
Proto again with him. I'm surprised they didn't change it up a little more.
No, I think it's perfect.
But I think it looks really good. I think I'll have some on my charity auction. Believe it, because I know I'll have a couple extra myself.
Yeah.
So,
honestly, I'm with Chase Chaser on this. If this is the direction that Funko's going to go with sodas, I might be going after all the sodas compared to the pops because the sodas have been blowing me away more.
3,000 piece proto. So far only proto sodas, right?
And I like the pyro.
No, not as of the last item that was just revealed.
All right, Buccaneers, Blacklight Buccaneers. So it seems like the Buccaneers was the first to ship, last to get picked. first ticket.
Boxes look good too, right?
What is he
I
holding?
like the
Reptar?
boxes.
What is he holding?
Who? Chucky?
Oh,
Or...
Reptar.
He's holding a little Reptar. Yeah, it's super cute.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's amazing. Then, oh, that would have been so awesome if they did Chase with the little purple one instead. And then, is this Camp Counselor Freddy?
No, that was Andy Dwyer.
That's
Andy Dwyer, okay.
Which at least they did something with the head, but again, like that's just...
Looks like Camp Counselor Freddy.
It's not...
And thank you.
I think that was all the reveal that I have. So if you have something else to show,
yeah, I'm gonna pull up the item that just got revealed. I am so excited for this.
Okay, well, we need some excitement because I'll be honest. Out of all those, that Captain Planet might be my favorite.
This is by far my favorite item so far, and my top one. So I hope we get it. Look at this 500-piece Pirate Freddy soda. Like, let's go. Like, this is what Mondays is all about. Even though it's probably not gonna have a chase, that's fine.
Oh, 500. You don't need a chase.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with 500 soda. I'm okay with anything under 2,000 not having a chase.
Yeah, getting the soda itself is the chase.
It's the chase.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but just I'm dying to see this out of can. Like, this is gonna be insane. I saw Alex said he's definitely he's gonna try to help me out if he gets it. I appreciate that, man. Like, I am so fired up. I'm still trying to get the monster.
We know
Freddy's monster from last year.
I would assume the whatchamacall.
Is it the Black Lake Buccaneers?
I would assume, right?
I mean, that's all we've seen so far, but I just wanted did whoever, I know Distractor shared this, but if anyone saw or heard where it came from, did it come out of a Buccaneer? Because if it's anything like it's been the last couple years, it will all come out of the same.
Yeah.
No, I hope they better not do that. That would be another huge fail. Like,
John,
they better sprinkle the different ones.
Jen, I don't think there's going to be any sprinkling. Unfortunately, we're probably going to get.
Honestly, if they don't start doing that, then they're going to lose a lot of people. Like, they're not going to put in for these boxes anymore because and we haven't even gotten into the main EQL issue that I'm sure we all are on the same page about. But the thing is, like, you have to make it equally fair for everybody throughout the 4 mascots. Because like, they're not going to advertise and say like, oh, this is the mascot that has all the good stuff, because then everyone's just going to go after that mascot. Like, they did with
they don't know. You don't know ahead of time. They could have picked the one that was, we all think the Sharks was probably the lowest. Whatever one they went after first in EQL was probably the lowest. I'm thinking that people wanted. And then they went from there, because I noticed a lot more people said they didn't get stuff later on than they did the first 2 boxes. A lot. There was some people that got 0 out of 4, which I feel bad for, and that's terrible that that EQL system didn't fix that problem. And I guess
unfortunately, the EQL system screwed people over in 2 different ways. The people who put in for multiple boxes and didn't get any. Yeah, like, that sucks, because if you put in 4 shots, like, I'm sorry, like, you should get at least 1 out of 4 shots, especially when you have people over here. Like, there is a person that we know who put in for 16 boxes and they got picked for all 16. Are
you serious?
Yeah, with 4 different accounts, all 16. He had $1,600, bam, just taken from his account. Like, and he was really nervous. This is his first time going for a box of fun, and he can't believe it.
John, that's exactly it, though. Like,
that means it didn't work unless you had 4 different phone numbers and 4 different bank accounts, like cards and stuff like that. That's what EQL should catch. That's the whole point of it, right? It's catching people that are doing that many.
But it also it's screwing people over, because what if you had only budgeted for 1 box? Let's say you only had $105 to spend on 1 box. Yeah. What are you going to do? Like, you're going to panic inside, right? And you're probably going to put in for all 4. Like, because what are you going to do? You're going to put in for 1? What are your chances of only getting 1 out of 1? I know some people did get 1 out of 1, but it's not fair, because now Funko is overselling to people that didn't want them, and they're underselling to people that did want them.
Yeah,
like, they should go back to a regular drop.
Yeah, so the way they did it, and I didn't know the way that they were gonna do it. Like, and I asked the question beforehand, like, are we gonna be able to put in for 1? Do you got to put in 1 for each one? You know, unfortunately, so many people ended up with. Listen, I feel embarrassed even saying it. We went for 8 boxes. We went for 4 because honestly, I didn't feel like we were going to get any. Like I really was worried that we weren't going to get any.
And that's why it's not embarrassing. Like as a collector and not knowing how the system was going to go, you weren't doing anything wrong. You were entitled to put in for that many boxes.
Still, it bothers John. I'll be honest with you. I like in our video today, I feel bad even like saying it because I think we got 7 out of the 8 is what we ended up.
Well, that's because you have a YouTube channel.
Well, thank God it finally worked out for something because we never win anything. And of course we win this. I did not want to get that many. And, forget what's in the boxes. Like it really, and yeah, because we have the channel, it's fine. Like, we'll definitely do stuff with them. I'll probably end up giving one of them away. But I mean, really, it's the point of it because I don't want to hear that some people went 16 for 16. It really bothers me. If somebody went 0 for 4, like that bothers me as a collector. I don't want that to happen either. So like I was on board for the EQL, but the way that it turned out, especially with being able to put in for each one of them, it's probably not the way to do it. And I wouldn't have said that last week. I didn't say that last week. I was all for this. And I have a feeling that the people that didn't really understand how the box of fun works, like the EQL thing added like another layer of not understanding things and probably made it more confusing. So people that have been around it, like us, we kind of understand it already. Maybe you got a little bit of an upper hand just understanding it. And then, yeah, people that go 4 for 4 and like, who's got that money? Who's got the money to go 4 for 4? But you love the product. You love the excitement behind it. And you want to do that because you're hoping to get the 1 for 4. Honest to God, that's what I was hoping is we got the 1 for 4 and then Bree did it. And we're hoping again, 1 for 4 or, maybe 1 for 8. I really thought that that's probably the way it was going to go this year. But, it just, man, it bothers me because I don't like that. It doesn't feel right to me. It just doesn't. I hate to say
it doesn't feel right because of exactly what Aussie Pop and Paul just said. The biggest issue is going into it not knowing how many boxes there were. I feel like
that's another thing.
If you have been around for at least a year or two, you would have known the box counts of previous years. So if you knew Funko was putting up like 15,000 boxes, you'd be like, I got to put in for this like 20 times because there's not that many boxes. But right. If you went into it knowing, oh, there's 35,000 boxes, I'm just going to put in once because I'm going to get picked.
Can I say one thing about the boxes with my second rant of the evening? The first one, I think we proved to maybe be rant retracted on the first one with Voltron. If there's the 5,000 piece across, I'm retracting my first rant, and kudos that they got it right. Now, what I don't like, and I'm going to tell you what I think the biggest problem was, because again, I asked this question multiple times. I wanted to know, because when you sign up for the EQL, and I'm not trying to be that guy, because I'm usually not you said it this way, and this is not fair. I'm usually not that kind of person, but tell me if I'm right or wrong or right, because maybe I'm remembering wrong. It said in the description when we signed up for the EQL that it contains pieces 500 piece to 5,000 piece. But did it say Freddy's?
It said the mystery. I think it said the limited piece exclusives were 500 to 5,000, and never said the mascot, because the mascot was not a.
And the mascot is not numbered. Because I've seen the leaked ones now. That's
and you know what? I'm okay with the mascot not being numbered.
No, I'm okay with it, but not knowing what the overall, like, I don't know. Like, I am okay with it and I'm not. Like, for me, like, none of the mascots in the past have really held great value, even being limited to 5,000 piece or 10,000 piece or whatever they've been.
Even the ones that were from last year's Fun Days are like $30. Like
that's what I'm saying. So,
cheers.
But now you got like a non-limited one. It almost makes it feel like the Fun on the Run boxes. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Matthew, he became a channel member of our channel earlier too. So shout out to Matthew.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard the PFO.
Sorry, I was ranting.
No, you're allowed to rant, and I think
you know what I'm saying. Did it feel a little less?
Yeah, I think not knowing
much. Fun on the Run and not enough Fun Days to me now.
I think I think the EQL can work. I think they still got tweaks on it, especially with multiple things being dropped on the same day. How that does, like you said, I got 3 out of 4. I didn't get the Kraken. Shannon only went for 2. She went for the Kraken and the Black Knight Buccaneer. She liked both of those. She wanted to. I said, pick 2 you really like. Go after them. My mom decided to go after all 4 for me. She went 4 for 4. First time ever on EQL. Never had an account before this morning. She went, and so I was like,
Michael
all right,
actually
Mom,
said the
let
same
me know
thing.
when they all go through.
Family members do that.
I hated that they went through like so slow afterwards too. I'm like, let me know when they go all through, Mom, and I'll send you the money over. like I'll send you the money so you can get it back into your account, because they take it right after that. They charge you. So I think a better way to do that, a better way. EQL should have a number on these. I mean, it should be easy to say there's 5,000, and maybe they are 5,000 and just didn't have a piece number on them. Who knows what they were thinking?
There had to be more than that.
I do say I love how they did a Funko Europe box, though.
I don't like how they are doing the Funko Europe box. Once again, it's inconsistent because they're doing the Funko Europe box with no EQL.
You know why? Because it might not be legal in Europe. Europe has a lot of digital rules that we do not have in the U.S. So,
well, that's a fair point.
Truthfully, EQL might not even be legal in Europe, and for people doing it in Europe. So the EU, they have a lot of rules around digital stuff that we do not have.
Well, did we mention yet that the mascot pops don't appear to have a piece count on there?
Well, that's
so we don't know the box.
Were you not listening to my rant? That's
no, what bothers me. I'm sorry. Joanna,
it's okay.
Messaging me about the biddies that were just revealed.
No, it's okay. It's fair, but that's what made it feel to me.
No, I get you. I follow.
It's not as special. It feels more like
it's just a random exclusive then.
Yeah, it's just a random exclusive. And
actually, it's not even exclusive. It's like a placeholder.
I'm gonna go back to box. Hold on. All right. Pretty much the rest of this episode is spoiler warning, just to let everyone know. If you do not want spoiled with Box of Fun.
But no, 100%. Like the mascots are like, if you want to go back to years past and pick up all the mascot pops, you can. For like very reasonable prices. Like, do not go out and spend money. I mean, if you do want to go out and spend money on anything, like, go for it. But if you want to spend less money, I would recommend waiting like 4 months, and then most people forget about the mascots, or most people look around their collection and they go, because mascot pops are like in the moment pops. Everybody wants them. They're cool. They go with the theme. Once New York Comic Con rolls around, people are like, I don't really want these anymore. I'm going to sell.
So is that a piece of cardboard or a piece of tissue that is separating the?
Oh, that's a good point.
I think that's a napkin.
Oh, I saw it the other way in another box. I saw the biddies closer to the pops, and who knows, they might have opened.
Hopefully the biddies, hopefully the biddies are what's up against.
I would rather have the biddies closer, because the biddies aren't going to get damaged really because of how they're made in the plastic, the containers. So if they're swapped, I'm okay with it. If it's someone packing and did this, it's going to be terrible. But hopefully they've done a better job. We did get also some reveals, and I don't know if you see anything pop in, let me know, John, and we'll share it. But we did see some reveals for the actual con ones as well too. A couple spoilers for here so far. Like you said, that Crown Kraken, that glow on that thing,
so
awesome.
Cool. So cool.
Captain Planet looks awesome. The glow. So I think we're gonna see a lot of glow. Do you think all of them will be glow, like every one? Because I don't get the sharks might not look good glow. I could see it being metallic or something else. Shiny.
And those were numbered, correct?
Yeah. So these are all numbered.
Yeah.
Which actually, if the ones in the boxes, the take-home boxes, are not numbered, this new system might actually make the numbered ones hold significantly more value long term.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they They kind of do already, no?
No. Last year's all the 850 piece flocked ones, you can get them all for like anywhere from 30 to 40 bucks.
Oh, well, I'm gonna pick those
super
up.
cheap. Yeah, they're super.
I love
cheap.
I got them sitting right behind us. I love
last year's do you know the Bigfoots from last year that they gave out at Fun Days?
I got to get a couple more.
Those are all holding really good value. They're not cheap. Sorry, they're all about they're all like 90 to 120 each.
Wow, that much? Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to go back from last year and get like the lumberjacks flocked, and then the regular, like not even the flocked ones. If you want to get just the regular take-home mascots, they're all like $10. They're not much. So
interesting.
I'm not in love with the gold.
Well, why don't they have the barrel in that with them like the other one? Like, no, like the other.
My issue is that it doesn't look like Captain Hook. Like if they want to go,
you can't tell.
Gold.
It's hard. Yeah, it's the weird.
Yeah.
Like the regular Captain Hook Freddy looks way better.
I'm not a fan of the Cyclops either.
Cyclops is so bad.
Like why doesn't he have his visor on at least or something?
Or
like,
red eyes?
Red eyes.
Joanna actually brought that up. She said he at least has red eyes, right? And I was like,
yeah. I mean, even the pop that they have with the Cyclops that has the visor off, I think has the red eyes.
Yeah.
So he should have had the red eyes.
And one should glow, and then you could be a lower piece count if you want, or whatever. So
I think the hook is amazing, though. The hook I love.
Look at the planet. The planet looks.
Yeah, like Captain Planet too. I liked. I'm good with that. I'd be good with Captain Hook, no doubt.
The Hook looks too much like Hook than Freddy. Like I don't get a Freddy. Like
I kind of. You know what? I kind of like that. I like the way they did Peter Pan too. He doesn't. He doesn't change the head a little bit. I'm fine with that.
I thought the only difference at first between the at-home Captain Hook and the in-person Captain Hook was thicker eyebrows. I had to look really quick for a minute. I didn't realize that it was a difference between a sword and a lantern.
Yeah, he's got a sword.
But I appreciate the mold change and not just thicker eyebrows.
Yeah.
But
actually, it looks like his mustache is going down instead of up too.
Yeah, but even though Cyclops is 900 pieces, I'm sure it'll sell well and people will go nuts for it. But I just don't think it's that great. I think they could have done a better job.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
I'd rather get the Visions from last year. You know, like
the Visions were so good. I'm still chasing those from last year.
There was one I saw someone had a bundle of stuff, and I grabbed the one that I got for a decent price. I thought the glow white one I got for a decent price, but the other one I saw, I saw someone. It was around. Almost went after 160 or something like that.
Yeah, they're coming down.
Yeah. Other one I want to go after. I want to go after Mike from Stranger Things before Stranger Things.
Yeah, we still got to grab that one too.
I never will get that 100-piece Hopper one. Like it's just it's not worth it for just a little glow difference. But yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of these. We'll see, of course, more of these on Friday night with John doing a show too. I know. Let's see. Here, another reveal we had.
Oh, they revealed the.
No, I'm questioning.
Oh, I was about to say that is the ugliest pop I've ever seen.
So this ugly pop, though,
is it
leaked about a year ago?
Yeah.
At the Buckeye warehouse sale, but Fluffy has been teasing he has a new pop coming this weekend. Every time he opens it, it's glowing. I'm like,
look at Josh getting down to business.
Is it going to be this one? Like, we haven't seen this one come out. Either they decided this was a bad idea, which it is, I think. I'm wondering.
I think Josh is right.
This is worse than the Thrawn, though.
But will I be right?
Kind of looks like Homer, right? It's giving me Homer vibes for some reason.
I don't know. It looks like they just like took one of his other pops and like we haven't sold these, so let's throw some
throw a couple
on
stickers
them
on there
and glitter them like crazy. Let's do it. We can get a new sticker, diamond sticker. People will buy it. So will he reveal it at Comic-Con? Will he reveal it at a Fun Days Friday or Saturday night or both nights? What do you think?
Apparently more celebrities are going to be there Saturday night, and there's going to be different stuff given away. So I would bet Saturday night.
Okay. I wonder if there are more celebrities because there's more celebrities at the con.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're doing signings and stuff.
It's just easier.
Yeah, it's just easier for their schedules, I'm sure. So,
we had I will say there's a lot of cool exclusives. If you're not into just Funko, if you're into designer toys, there's a lot of neat stuff that has dropped. And some of it has already dropped online. Like Fugitive did a bundle with all the Tiny Ghost stuff and a couple other things.
I thought about it for a second.
I already got the minis. If I didn't buy the minis, I would have went after the bundle, but I already bought the box of minis.
I like the minis a little bit more last year. There's a couple that I'm going to pick up from this year, but
I love the minion. The minion Tiny Ghost is so good.
Yes.
Yeah. The little the glow chomp, the glow on this thing looks amazing. It's a good looking chomp too. I have this chomp, the regular one, but not the glow one.
And the Godzilla chomp, yeah.
That's Godzilla. So cool. That thing's huge too. I saw him. I think Mike Becker was there with him, right? Or Mike was there, wasn't he? Like with, I think I saw him do a reel or something with Abominable Toys at Plastic Empire booth. And then we got a couple other SDCC exclusives. Most of these sold out. The ones that dropped online, there might be a few left, but these $7 a pop did. So
yeah, the Spooker cool Man is so cute. Yeah, just I love the Tiny Ghosts. Like they're like the collectible I can't collect.
Yeah.
It's Tiny Ghosts aren't that crazy. It's just I'm glad I was a Paradorable member and able to get some of these early.
Yeah, I can't. I've tried to buy him like 6 times now, and I just can never get in fast enough. Wanted the Steamboat Willie badly. Just
and then the amethyst like rock like crystal looking chomp, and then the metallic Krang chomp or Krang barely they got going on there. So.
Yeah, I got my Skeletor barely from C2E2.
Yeah,
there you go.
Good one.
I like the Smile World, the gravy thing too. I love that little pineapple guy.
Oh yeah, the gravy.
There's too many cool things to like buy all of these, but I think they're all amazing.
They've done some. So a little bit of everything for everyone. That if you don't just collect pops and if you like other things, I just want to show there's plenty of other SDCC exclusives. The only one I wish would come back with exclusives, it's been since 2019, is Lego. Lego hasn't done any exclusives for San Diego Comic-Con since 2019.
Yeah, they won't.
So sadly, they did some awesome stuff back in the day.
Yeah, they announced they will never do another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
If anyone is at San Diego Comic-Con, they're doing a Funko Fusion panel like thing going on in one of the rooms. So I bet you there'll be some giveaways, maybe some more biddies or something like that. Who knows? So if you're there and you can check it out, let us know what kind of news comes out from that tomorrow morning. And then Mike, of course, I don't think we've talked about this. Was that after or during our last stream? Almost, I think. During our last,
we kind of talked about it. I think we did talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. So, but if you're at the con too, he did post his schedule when he's there with everyone. Friday tomorrow though, he's only doing Fun Day, so he's major prepping for Fun Days probably, resting up for it and getting some stuff going on. But it'll be interesting to see because John is on Friday night doing a watch party, and I'm on Saturday night doing the watch party. A lot of reveals will happen on Friday, which is cool. But then on Saturday, we'll see the reveals from Friday. We can show what's going on with those. But what's different for Saturday? Will there be a difference? Will it like make that much of a difference for everyone? How much of a difference? What kind of things happen? What kind of things go on with the show?
They should have a live feed.
They should, yeah. At this point, they should have a live feed for sure.
I mean, they should at least live feed with the stuff. I mean, I feel like it almost does that, like what I see for people's recordings and everything else. But yeah, some cool stuff to talk about. I think we're both doing it 10 p.m. Eastern, so about the time Fun Days kind of starts over there, where people are getting in there and things like that. People are, by the way, already lining up. So if you haven't seen that, I think I posted it earlier somewhere. I saw they had they're already lining up there. So if you, I think that's someone's sleeping bag in the front, maybe.
Probably, or at least a lawn chair, you know,
if you want to be first in line. But
yeah,
looks like John has another little spoiler for us.
Yeah, this just came out or just got revealed a couple minutes ago. Joanna's over the moon excited for these, and I think this is a no-brainer. Like, this is the mascots as biddies.
4 of them. Oh,
yeah, this is perfect. Like,
is that
so that's for
are those the biddies that are in the box?
These are the biddies that are in the online box. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I mean,
I like that.
I like it.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
I think it's a fun way to do them.
I just, I wish there would have been a little bit of variety, but who would have known that
variety per how
like the biddies, like
I would have. I wish they had like one.
Oh, you wish it wasn't so like cookie cutter, like
it's
biddy and you get this wobbler and
you know what it is. I'll be like, it's the biddies are the same, the wobblers the same. So those are just kind of listen. I don't want to say I think they're cool and I like them both, but it's kind of just thrown in there. And then when the mascot's not limited either.
So half the box is already not a mystery.
Half the, you know what I mean? They were all the exact same. Like, now I'm starting to, like, I was hopeful that we were not going to, this is not what we were going to get. Because when you're talking, more than half the box, I think that a lot of people did not try for them for exactly that reason. Now, really, you're just getting the two different things in your box. And, it's just not, it's not as fun as it could have been. And maybe in years past, because we got 3 the last couple years and they haven't been like, and then we got sodas too on top of that. I mean, we got the soda in there. I'm still looking forward to it. I think it's still going to be good. It's just, it's not like, it's not a home run.
You don't have that extra bonus. Like if the soda had a chase, then there'd be more exciting, to open the soda.
Even if the biddies had something,
even
something
if there was like a blind biddy.
Like if there was a blind biddy, because think of the fun on the rum boxes. Like I still got one that I bought for like $30. I haven't cracked it, but I got a chance of the chase at the pop. I got a chance of the chase of the soda. You got a chance of the chase of the rewind. Those were fun, even though they weren't like, if you got them for a decent price too, like it's super fun. This is still going to be fun because the Freddy's, I can't wait to see all the other stuff that's going to be out there. But like, you already know you're getting the biddy, you already know you're getting the wobbler, but then you got the sodas and the pop. So I'm still looking forward to it. It should be,
I think though, I really think that, biddies are, so I have 2 points with this. I think biddies are more popular than we realize. Number one, I think there is a market for biddies. People don't have a lot of space. I think that people do actually enjoy collecting these for what they are. It's almost like I kind of see it as Funko's equivalent of the Lego minifig. It's tiny. It doesn't take up much space, But on the flip side, I think that they should not be in these boxes because this is a perfect item that they should have sold this. Like I would buy this for $15 separately and I would gladly trade this and my wobbler, which I would also, and I know I would be in the minority, I would buy the wobbler on its own and I would rather buy the wobbler on its own than having it forced into my collection because I'm going to get the box of fun anyway. So I would like to trade my wobbler, trade my set of biddies in for another Freddy or Franny or Proto, another limited edition pop in my box. And Funko, like, hey, I'm still going to buy these 2 other items. Like, I don't understand why they don't think that people wouldn't buy these. And maybe people wouldn't buy these like in mass quantities, but do you guys think I think if they put 5,000 pieces of these, if this biddy set right here was limited to 5,000 pieces, they put it up on the website, I'm very confident that they would sell.
I think that they would sell. You know what I think that the problem was? I think they didn't want to sell these boxes for less than $105.
And they had to put in there.
They had that's my point. I think they just crammed it with stuff maybe that I don't know how like
too much room.
Like think about the wobbler. The wobbler is one mold, and then you just do 35,000 or 40,000 or 50,000 or 75,000. We don't even know how many boxes there were, but you just throw that in there. And then same with these. They only have to come up with it once, and they throw them all in there. I got to assume that's less than having to come up with another couple Freddys because you couldn't just make one more Freddy. You'd have to have maybe 3 or 4 more Freddys to take up the volume of that. And now they're spending more to make less. You know what I mean? So I get why they, as a business, I understand why they did. I understand why they did what they did, but unfortunately, like this is supposed to be your, and this is where I get a little bit worried with them losing touch with, where we're at. Like most collectors kind of see through some of that stuff, but at the same time, this should have it feels different this year than the last couple of years because it's got more of that fun on the run type of feel, which is still fun. It's still not that it's bad or anything like that. It's just not what I think, what I think it should be, honestly.
So I just brought these up because Sly Wolf made a great point. He said, what about the previous set of biddies that was revealed? So this one must be the in-person biddies, unless there is multiple biddies that you can pull in the take-home boxes. But I doubt it. I think this was probably the in-person one.
Yeah, I think so too, unfortunately.
Which also begs the question, like that Down Under just brought up. He said, where's the Franny? So we haven't seen any Franny reveals.
We haven't seen all the sodas yet. There's going to be a Franny soda.
No, not just sodas. We haven't seen any Franny Pops in the boxes yet.
There might not be any Franny Pops in the boxes.
If they don't put any Franny Pops in the boxes, that to me is a huge missed opportunity because people want Franny. There should be at least one Franny possible pull.
I think you'll at least get
like Pirate Franny
soda, a Franny soda, which is good because that'll be the first Franny soda, right?
Yes, it will be. Yep.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at these biddies, I mean, just and I haven't seen the proto out of the can as of yet, but like if they created Franny specifically for the biddies, you would think that in the boxes and all that, like, man, are we not going to see any Frannies? I'd be kind of.
That's what I'm saying. If we don't see any Franny Pops, I mean, people don't. I mean, it's not that people don't want it. Like, plenty of people want the Franny biddies. If there's a Franny soda, of course that will be exciting. But there was a roller driving Franny for the catalog. Like, if they're not giving us a Franny Pop for Fun Days, like, what are we doing? Like,
but John, we've seen 2 boxes out of 24 combination possible.
No, I know. Right. There's still lots of combinations that we need to see. It's early. Yeah, it's very early. I'm just saying, like,
I could see a pirate, even just a pirate Franny like this. Like, I could see something like that being in the box.
Yeah,
I think a lot of our answers. Listen, when I'm going to prop your guys' live streams up. I think starting tomorrow and then again on Saturday, a lot of the stuff that we're saying right now will start to come to fruition. We'll find out, because those boxes that are there,
a lot of boxes will start getting delivered.
Yeah, more. Yeah. Well, have they shipped any other than the pirate box though? Because I unfortunately
I just got a notification. I don't know what they shipped.
I saw my Wolverine was supposed to already ship today.
They just shipped my regular Funko order. I thought they shipped my box.
They've already shipped the regular Funko orders.
Yeah, and that, I mean, at least they marked click ship.
They
printed the label. Yeah, exactly.
Label.
What's up, Bruce? Bruce got some great stuff for San Diego Comic-Con from GameStop today. That's awesome.
I don't think I've seen any of them say they shipped for me. It's all been like entry results, unless it's come some other way from them. But I did hear someone say when they actually got the points from it.
Oh, I didn't get any points.
I was curious. I want my points from my buying my boxes there at least.
I don't know. I honestly don't keep track of my points. I think I got about 40,000 points. I maybe I have 50. I don't even know.
It's worth money, Vince.
Is it?
Vince, turn them in, man.
Probably free trip. Free trip to somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, most of the questions we have, we'll get answers to probably within the next 48 hours. I think Funko has some stuff that they can already improve for next year. I think some stuff they're doing well. Ultimately, though, I'm very curious to see what's in the take-home boxes. Also very curious to see. I just hope they give out some good stuff tomorrow and Saturday night for Fun Days. Like, I think Funko is also missing an opportunity with giving out non-Freddy proto limited items. Like the Bigfoots last year were so good. They're holding value a year later, and you can see that there's demand for them. And I think there's a lot of demand for non-Freddy, Franny, and Proto items.
John, I'm with you. Honestly, when I seen the Wobbler announced, I had all these. I really was hoping that we were going to get something else. I mean, I really did. I was hoping that we were going to get something other than a Freddy again, just because I like the mix it up. And yeah, like you said, last year, I thought that was amazing that they did that. I'm looking forward to seeing what they give out at the show.
So
because I'm going to try to get something.
I heard about this.
Did you guys hear about this? Was revealed, I guess, on eBay live stream with Mike was there. He revealed the fourth character too. So are we gonna? Is everyone at Fun Days going to get that as one of their
Leo the luggage? I'm not loving that.
So
I don't know. I'll have to see it. I'll have to see what's going on.
Luggage is it going to look like the Foodie Pops with the arm and leg and like.
If anything, they should have done like
amazing
a cat or something, or do Freddy's estranged cousin Frank that only comes around once a year or something.
I mean, S'mores Boy was amazing.
S'mores Boy was awesome, and that was perfect because it went with the theme and everything. Like if they release more limited pops that are of characters, like if they like this year. Perfect example, Hunter. Yes, 100%. Like they should do some sort of like Loch Ness monster or some sort of really cool like Kraken. Like I know they did the Kraken mascot, but like what if there was like a 6-inch Kraken and they made a couple of variants of that, like they did with the Bigfoots last year? Like that
I would love to see any and all of that stuff. I really do. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I want to see what they pull out.
Chase the cat, dude. That's genius right there. Like. 100%, that's genius.
So I think we'll definitely need to see some AI generated Leo the luggages by tomorrow.
Yeah, the S'mores Boy mold was just so good from last year. Like
one of my favorites.
Even if they did more original creative characters like that, like let's say they don't want to pay the licensing for the Loch Ness monster or something, or they don't want to pay the licensing.
I don't think that anybody holds. Maybe they do. Maybe they do hold licensing.
Oh, I'm sure somebody holds.
Loch Ness monster can be licensed. A mythical creature.
I would imagine. I mean,
well, I'm buying the license.
It's a recognized name. If there was the name Loch Ness monster, I'm sure is like a recognized name. Like if not, I'm sure they would have to call it like the green dinosaur. Like they would have to come up with some different name, like giant dinosaur fish or something. Like
is there one in Lake Michigan or something like that?
I don't know. I'll go find them. I'll go find one.
Forget. There's another one that's up in one of the Great Lakes. I think.
I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry. I don't want you to go broke. I'm just saying, like with this theme, with the pirates, with the nautical, with the ocean monsters and stuff. Like there's so much possibilities. Like they could do Jack Sparrow on the Black Pearl as like a ride. Like that would be such a cool giveaway or something. Like there's just so many opportunities, and I want to see some cool stuff. And I just personally love this theme. So
I think we got these before, and I think they're kind of funny. They're different. They never have sold well and things like that. But I think really they should have done one last like Mike Becker.
Yes,
Wobbler soda.
They should have
something like that. I don't know how far in advance they knew of this like change.
I feel like they didn't maybe have that big of a warning. I don't know.
I did see a couple people mention Mike Becker and the change with the stuff, and I don't think Top Pop should be the social person for Funko. I think Funko needs to find a few people to be their social people, because one person isn't good to have. You need multiple people to be faces of Funko and represent them at events, represent them online, represent them in other places. Top Pops represents his community, and he should be, yes, an influencer for Funko. He is, and be a paid influencer for Funko. Yes, he should. So should many of us. I mean, I think that those are good pieces and parts. But I think for the social team, they need faces. And the problem is Mike has been their face for the last year, at least as last maybe 2 years almost, because no one else has done, like they lost that team and lost people, and they didn't have anyone at cons to like people know and go see and are excited for, and he's put a lot of work into it. You see him you saw his schedule. The schedule's insane, the things he's doing and the time he's spending. with everything and what's going on. But I think they hopefully have people that become the face of it. Hopefully they're knowledgeable of the topics. It's just like a sportscaster. If a sportscaster isn't knowledgeable of a topic, they're not going to make a good sportscaster. The kind of the same thing. You can't just and it's different from the people maybe doing social media behind the scenes too. Maybe it's part of it in that. But several years ago they did have a great team. The pandemic screwed that up.
Yeah,
they lost a lot of people. They changed a lot of people. They lost more people, and they kind of never replaced anyone.
It's exactly what they did.
That's the problem. They didn't replace the faces. They replaced people that are behind the scenes, or maybe they are paying an agency to do a lot of the work as well too. I don't know, because no one says their name in there, so you don't know who you're talking to anyways. But I think that's the next step for them. Not Top Pops, not something like that. I think he's great at what he does. He needs to keep doing what he does if they want to pay him to be a influencer and part of that. But I think they need people to be the Funko team and represent what.
That being said, I do think that they need to work with someone like Top Pops more often, so they have a better.
Oh, absolutely.
The community, and they also need to work with other creators, amongst all platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, because I feel like I don't know if they have a good pulse on the community, or if they're just I think they're moving in a good direction, and just by moving in a good direction they're just appeasing what the community currently is. But then there are certain things like a lot of the stuff we discussed tonight where it's just like they're doing things that don't make sense. And if they were to watch any live stream, because we're not the only live stream on YouTube, there's plenty of people who do live streams on Funko and talk Funko every single day. So they definitely need some people who aren't the face of their social media team, the people that are like in the trenches, like on their phones, watching streams like this, and paying attention not just to the people on the screen, but more importantly, paying attention to the people in the chat. Because when we say something and you guys then, if you have an urge to react to it and it causes you to type into the chat, type on your phone and make a comment, that is invaluable data to a company that can use to make sales. It is. If somebody says something and they go, "Oh, I love that pop," somebody from Funko should be writing that down. Be like, "Hey, people really like the way that we did this, or they really like the way that we dropped these boxes." Or on the flip side, we say EQL and people are like, "God, that sucked." And then they need to take note of that and be like, "Hey, I don't know if we should do this again because it's not going to yield us the most amount of profit." Because it's all about profit.
John, that's the thing. I would love to know. Did they do way better? Did they do worse? Did they sell more? I don't know.
I mean, we'll know though, as a publicly traded company, their next quarterly update, kind of what's going on and what's happening, and speaks a lot.
You do, but they're not going to say, "Hey, we sold X amount of boxes." I mean, we could have listened with the number of mascots you were able to put together. And yes, if we find out every combination, we can probably surmise how many, total, Freddy's are out there. But it's going to be hard to piece together. Would it be hard? Maybe you could we probably figure it out once we see all the combinations. But was there a lot more this year than what they released last year? Because now we just don't know, easily. We don't know easily.
It would definitely take some math. I think it would be actually very difficult to find out. But I'm wondering, did Funko do that on purpose? Do they do that on purpose?
I know.
So we don't know how many boxes there are. And once again, that's kind of shady, because if I don't know how many boxes there are, I don't know. That's that. I think I should be entitled to that. And especially if you are going to be so forthright in saying, "Hey, the items in the boxes are going to be from 500 to 5,000 pieces, but we're not telling you how many boxes there are," then I don't know. Once again, you can't pick and choose information. I'm a customer, you're the company. Just give me all the information, because if the information is good, and then I'm gonna buy all day. But if they're trying to be a little bit shady and actually have 30,000 boxes, then what's wrong? I'm not gonna buy as many.
What's wrong with 30,000 boxes though? We just don't know. I mean, they sold out anyway around it, right? If people got none, that means they sold out. EQL would have picked them if they had some left. So at the end of the day, I don't think enough people wanted boxes or wanted into this that they sold their stuff. Now, the piece count inside it is going to matter more for the things that are limited pieces. The things that aren't limited pieces just aren't limited pieces. I mean, and that's what they need to figure out. If they need to add back limited pieces as part of it, I think from Fun on the Run box, that killed them. But I don't know, with how many, even that, they only had a max of 25,000.
I think there was 35,000. Was there not 35,000?
There was 35,000 of the Space Ghost soda.
Right,
so
that's what I remember.
Boxes.
There were two different types of boxes, right? The at-home box again, and then the box at the actual event too. So there's two different type of boxes with that. But that's so again, it's similar to, I guess, Fun Days. If you look at how many Fun Day boxes there are, how many of this, that I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, if they're not going to do limited pieces as those other pieces, it really doesn't matter because you're still after that limited piece count. I mean, we don't know how many boxes they did out of the mystery box that they did. We could buy up the $3 $20 mystery boxes.
You know what I think it? You know what I think it is, though. I think it goes back to the feel of it. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. Like, it doesn't feel that special when it's like 100,000. And I don't think they did 100,000.
But if you got none, Vince, if you got 0 out of 4, if you were the only one to get 0 out of 4, then it might have now feel special, right? Like. Or you got 1 out of 4 or something like that.
Yeah, but if you're hearing about other people getting 16 and 20, like,
well, that's the problem. The problem is the system, the EQL system is supposed to counteract that. Now,
yeah, I know, and it was the exact opposite. I never got more than 1 box or 2 boxes. I don't know if we ever even got 2 boxes before, and this one was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, last year I got 3 out of 4. As well.
God, I was lucky to get 1 last year
because you could order 3 at the time, right? Like
I think
is it that one or the Halloween one or whatever one, like when you could order 4, you could order 1 of each mascot, which they've always done, but they never were open about it. They just said 1 box.
Yeah, they kind of left it little to interpretation.
1 box. But I think, with the EQL, that's my biggest thing. If John, you said the person that got 16, did they use 16 different names, accounts, addresses, like credit card numbers, or all those? Like, it should catch something. Like, okay, me and Shannon and I did it. We had different card numbers we were using. Her card's in her name, my card's in my name. We had the same address, but I don't think that should matter. It's not 1 per household or whatever, those kind of things. It's 1 per person. But I think that's the biggest thing is logins. You said they created 4 different logins. That's the problem. It should have even caught that before even the boxes run. That, hey, this person's the same person. They can't have 4 logins, or those kind of kind of things. EQL is going to go out of business if they don't fix that kind of thing for drops. I mean, that's the easiest one.
I think it adds more hype, and they don't realize that it also takes away hype. Like you can't have just like in the middle. It's either one or another. If you say the box run is limited to 25,000 boxes, then everybody going into it knows I'm trying to get 1 of 25,000 boxes. Like, forget what's inside the stuff. But if you're going into it like we just did through the EQL system, and you're saying, "Oh, I'm trying to get a box," I don't know how many boxes there are. I feel like that adds a level of hesitation. Whereas if you know the box count, people are like, I got to go after this. They sold out last year. There's only 25,000. Like I am putting in for this.
Think of it like the sodas. Like what me and you just said, Jeff. Yeah, there's 9,500 and 5,000 pieces. I don't feel they don't feel like super limited to me and super special. You know what I mean? Like I still want them, but like I could get it now, or I could maybe wait and see what happens. And that, again, like you said, the boxes wouldn't sell out or won't sell or would have sold out anyway. But would they have? If I knew there was 50,000 boxes, or if I knew, if you knew that you had these like the odds that many people, and I you know, I see not everybody got boxes. So and it's happened before where I see everybody else get stuff and I didn't get stuff. So it's like, why did it work that way? But would I have tried to get that many boxes if I would have known the way that it was going to work out? I wouldn't have. I would not have.
The last thing I want to say though about these boxes is because there was so much confusion and not knowing about the EQL system, and some people got multiple boxes while other people got 0. I am really happy and pleasantly surprised to see so many people in the community offering to help one another. Like Dave didn't get any boxes, for example, and that really sucks that he didn't get any boxes. But I saw half a dozen people in our group chat immediately run right over to Dave and give him that opportunity to be like, hey, you can have one of my boxes for retail. And I saw that happen in every single group chat. I saw that happening in the live stream today. I saw it happen in our comment section of our recent videos where people were saying, I didn't get a box. And like Papa Goss, Josh, he got multiple boxes. He wasn't prepared for that big of a hit on his monthly budget. And now people are helping each other, and they're doing a great job because you're helping somebody else in the community get something for retail before all the boxes are revealed. Whereas I feel like if we knew all the boxes, like what was inside the boxes, and people knew that there was like a 500 piece Freddy is Luffy, I kind of feel like people wouldn't be as forthright to help other people out because they'd be like, oh, I don't know, I kind of want to wait until I get my box and then I'll see. And people might still do that. They might still wait and get their box and like crack it and then be like, oh, there's nothing in there that I want. I'm going to sell it, you know, for the $105 to the next person. But I don't think that's the case. I think people are being very kind out of, you know, the kindness of their hearts and everything and trying to help one another. So I think by default, Funko just created more community spirit by being a little shady and not giving us all the information. And then we as collectors in the community, like, we're kind of banding together and we're like, nope, we're going to get through this. We're going to help each other out. And for whoever missed the drop, like,
what a way to end it. You know what a way to end it. You just turned a negative into a positive. You pulled a Vince here tonight. If I could give you a gold star, I'm not making it up.
I'm not making it up. It's 100%
no, it's a good point.
And it's a testament to how great our community is.
Do you think that's the positive of having the biddies and wobbler in there though too? Is like, those would have been 2 other mystery items if they were totally mystery, that then people would be a little more like, well, everything's a mystery in the box. Now, do I want to wait and see if I get that 500 piece Freddy soda? You know, like, yeah. I don't know. Like, I think it, in a way, that might have helped though, like a little bit. There's only 3 mystery things in there. If we still don't know though. We could be totally wrong. The biddies and wobblers could change, and it would be kind of cool. Proto with Franny wobbler, like pirate looking. Like
you never know. I feel like we're going to be finding some of this stuff out soon.
Which is great because there's also a lot of people in here like Pipsqueak Collectibles and you know, some other people I saw in the chat who have channels who are going to be opening up their items. Jeremy Collects, Big City Pops, like Pop Analyst, like everybody who has channels, like we can all go watch them, see what they get, and it's exciting for this time of the year with content.
It's fun.
Yep,
and I think it's fun. I really hope. I kind of hate when they have the list out there, like if they could put together a list, like you said. I really wish they'd mix things up better. I think that would be like if there's a 500 piece whatever Freddy soda, chance of it in every box. You know, every mascot has a chance of that one. You know, everyone has whatever 125 of them or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be awesome. Like, that's the way to do it, and hopefully they did it this year. That way, we won't know till everyone starts cracking open their boxes, and then we find out one box had everything, all 500 pieces, and then we can be mad, or we can be happy and they did it right.
I don't think they're gonna do that because you always have to think towards next year's sales. If you cannibalize something this year, less people are going to be buying next year. If you make this year awesome, you will have more people trying to buy next year. That's how it works. So
I think that's about like it for now that we know about things going on. Again, 2 watch parties happening Friday and Saturday night. Vince might join me for Saturday night, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna try, man. 10 o'clock. I mean, if I get a couple naps,
you're gonna have to get a couple extra naps in there.
I'm telling you,
and then
10 o'clock.
John has a surprise guest on Friday night as well too. So Vince might just be asleep on here and wake up and then yell a rant.
I mean, knowing John's live streams, I'll probably be waking up when he's finishing.
Yeah,
probably. Honestly, I'm ready for a fun night. So
and don't forget, like, stuff will get started probably about 9. I think is when they're letting people in. About 6 o'clock. I've seen people start cracking those boxes.
Oh yeah,
like why they're in line and trading stuff and taking pictures and posting on Macari live from. You see the stage in the background. Who knows?
That's fine. We'll be all over it. eBay, Macari, whatnot, Instagram. Yeah. We'll be all over it. So,
but hopefully everyone has some fun. Had some good luck this week with getting some stuff you want. Hopefully your bank accounts aren't too low, and those kind of things as well too. I know that's kind of why we decided not to do a whatnot this week, because we knew people were spending money. So, I mean, it's just we were spending money. We probably could have used the extra money to buy what we want, but we figured everyone's spending money. So I know that's one thing we. Hopefully everyone got what they wanted though, or have a good chance of it, or don't let FOMO kill you, because I don't think I haven't seen anything that's super FOMO worthy yet, but you never know what we're
I need that 500 piece pirate Freddy. So
they said that 500 piece pirate for $99.
Yeah, I saw that. I would have paid 100. Gosh, I would have jumped on that. I'm gonna go check Macari.
Gerald's broke. He couldn't have been. I think a lot of us are in that boat. So
yep.
But John, what else is coming up other than Friday's stream?
Biggest thing we got going on is tomorrow night, watch party for Fun Days. We'll have videos throughout the weekend that Joanne and I filmed. And yeah, that's about as far as I can think ahead for right now. So thank you to everybody who came over to the live stream this morning. It was a blast. I was barely awake for the first couple of minutes, but then the coffee kicked in, and just really grateful for this community. You guys are amazing. And we'll have an update on our current house renovation in a few days as well. So
nice. Let's see. We have, I don't know. We got stuff coming up. We got videos this week. We'll be looking forward to our boxes of fun. Hopefully, I don't know if I got shipping notification yet, so I don't know if ours are going to get here super quick, but we'll open those when they come in. We got mystery boxes next week, and we will be doing an auction on Tuesday. So if you guys need anything, stop out on Tuesday, and that's about it. Go enjoy these guys' live streams this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Vince, you had a video drop today too, as well.
Did I? Is this still Thursday?
So, right? Yeah.
It is, huh?
Still there.
There is a video there.
Yeah. So I know we dropped the video yesterday. I have another one planned to drop on Saturday. I already got my video edited. Ooh. All right.
Lucky.
So
we don't even have anything shot right now.
I know. I actually got everything done early this week, surprising enough. But we'll have a whatnot auction on Wednesday night. Hopefully you guys can come hang out with us for a little bit as well. We're doing like the garage sale style auction, so a bunch of different kind of goodies and things like that. And then we probably will have a small mystery box as well going on for like buy now in the background and all those kind of good stuff. And then auction, don't forget, talking about charity auction, please go bookmark that. I'd love to get over 200 bookmarks coming up. We're about a month away. Keep adding those bookmarks, and I know several people have reached out to us sending us stuff. I appreciate everyone that has done that. Some great people in our community. A couple people showed me some of the stuff they're sending. Some people have sent some. We got a couple boxes already in, which is awesome too. So if you send stuff over, please, by at least the Friday before. So that's the 23rd. We're trying to get everything together, so we can organize it and figure out everything we're doing, because we'll probably run mystery boxes and auction regular stuff off and all kinds of different things to give a little bit of something for everyone. Plus, I got some cool surprises. I showed you guys a surprise that I have too for the charity auction already. So got some cool surprises planned for some cool stuff for everyone. And then what else we got going on next week? Got several mystery boxes. I also just got a whole stack of NFTs. Then, like literally, nice. My front porch was filled with spastic plastic.
That's right.
Amazing Carlos and all Carl.
I
and
can't
all those
wait for that one. That one.
So I got them all in. I think today. I think that's all of them. There was a good number of boxes out on the porch today. So yeah, some fun stuff with that. So I'll try to. I need to get those out sooner because I keep waiting on NFTs and not get them out. So now they're coming in fast. I don't feel bad. Like a month or less. So some good stuff. But yeah, everyone, thanks for coming out, hanging out with us again. We'll have a weekend of live streams going on as well too. So hopefully you can come out to at least one of the nights or both the nights or whatever. We'll just be hanging out, having some fun, talking, and sharing everything. So
appreciate that, Riley. Thank you.
Who's going to get there first?
I'm gonna look at it right now, see if it's in good condition. So
well, everyone, thanks again. We'll see you next time and next week. I'm sure we'll have lots more to talk about next week after everything. But we'll see you on one of the streams this weekend as well too. So have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Night, everyone.